Good morning, children. Today we'll start with the lesson 16 Geography, Climate. I think you must be knowing the meaning of climate, but here we are going to study in details. Climate is an average of atmospheric condition over a long period. It is an average of atmospheric condition over a long period. Generally, climate is determined from the average weather condition of summer, winter, and rainy season of a place for about 35 years or more. It will tell you the average weather condition of summer, winter, and rainy season of any particular place for about 35 years or more. And that is what, in short, climate is an average of long term atmospheric condition. Weather is an average of short term conditions. See, try to understand the differences can be asked. Climate is an average of long term atmospheric condition and weather is an average of short term conditions of atmosphere. Weather can change at any time during a day. Change in weather conditions depends on air temperature, air pressure, humidity, rain, fog, or amount of clouds. Now, 2-3 days earlier, how it was? It started raining. That is weather. It was not a climate. Season wise, if you see, this is winter season. But weather wise, if you see, there is a change. Can be sunny, can be cloudy, can be rainy, can be foggy. Weather affects our daily agricultural activities. Indian Meteorological Department publishes a daily weather map and report of entire nation. After the news get over, the newsreaders or some other, they tell us about the weather condition, not the climate condition. India shows a large diversity and characteristics in climatic condition. Season change in some parts of earth according to the wind direction. See, we are having a seasons, as you know, summer, winter, rainy. And here, this is been happening because of the changes on the parts of the earth according to the wind direction. So the wind which change their direction according to the season are called monsoon winds. The winds which change their direction according to the season are called monsoon winds. These winds are so named after a word Arabic, Mausim. That is monsoon. Okay. India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan and Myanmar are ancient countries. They are our neighbors also. They all are having a monsoon type of climate. Now look into next point, seasonal changes. Revolution of the earth around the sun and our axial tilt are major reasons for changes in season. You must have learned in your earlier classes about the revolution and rotation of the earth. The axis of the earth is tilted at 23.5 and makes an angle of 66.5 with the orbit. Seasons are caused due to the axial tilt. Regions receiving more sunlight experience summer, while regions receiving less sunlight experience winter. See, when the sun rays is more, it is during that time, it is summer. If the sun rays are coming to our earth in that period, it is winter, and if it is they are less or light. Sun rays fall vertically over Tropic of Capricorn on 22nd December, so the southern hemisphere experience summer and the northern hemisphere experience winter. Now look here. This is the picture here given 16.1 changing season. Now this is 21st June. The real position of the earth is little tilted. If you look into this, the sun rays, the sun is here and the two positions of the earth is being given, the 21st June and 22nd December, which is going to come now, right? So when we are having here, we are completely in the northern hemisphere, right? And the countries which are in the southern hemisphere will be having summer. And same year on 21st June, we had summer, northern hemisphere, and the southern hemisphere will be experiencing winter that time. Now we are having winter and they are having the southern hemisphere. The earth is being divided into two hemisphere, northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. This you must have learned in your 5th standard and 6th standard. So we are in the northern hemisphere, so we are having winter now. And the countries which are in the southern part of this earth will be experiencing summer. Generally it happens, you also experience this, children. Nights in India are longer and in the colder. Similarly, the sun rays are vertical over Tropic of Cancer on 21st June, so the days are longer. During June, you see the days are very longer. By 7:45, still it is as if it is a day. Then it becomes dark after that. And now, if you see out by 6, before 6, it becomes dark. Now see, rotation and revolution of the earth have a direct impact on the food, clothing and residences of the man. In the monsoonal countries like India, the winter and summer monsoon winds, which brings direction according to the season, affects the seasonal weather and give peculiar characteristics to the weather of every season. Now what weather we are having? Cold, that is winter season, and this climate is called as monsoonal climate. And it affects also on what? On it is having a good impact on food, clothing and residences of the man. The people, those who are living in the hilly area, they have different type of food, clothing, eating habits, their houses. Where there is snowfall, their roofs are different. Where there is desert, their living is different. Their residences are different, clothing is different, eating habits are different. So there is variation in our country also. Now look into this. We will start with the point, variation in the climates of India. There are many variation in the climate of India. Now if you see South India, this already we have studied, it is a peninsular shape. Peninsular, that is it is also surrounded with the three sides with water, triangular shape. Hence it experiences moderate maritime climate. That is, all the time it is good, like comfortably you enjoy that climate. While the climate becomes more continental while going away from the seashore, because from all the three sides it is surrounded by sea. But if it is moving away from the seashore, then it becomes different than according to the continent, Asian continent. A large part of North India is away from the sea coast, so it is experiencing the continental climate. The Tropic of Cancer passes almost to the middle of India. So area to the south of it fall in the torrid zone, while the area to the north of it is temperate zone. This temperate zone and torrid zone also, children, you must have studied in 5th standard. So you should remember the tropics, the torrid, the temperate. Where the tropics are, it is torrid zone. Is that clear? As a result, there is a large difference in the temperate and rainfall in different parts of the country. Example, temperature in Leh and Dras in the north in Kashmir is low as minus 45 degrees Celsius during winter. Shri Ganganagar and Alwar in Rajasthan record 51 degrees Celsius high temperature during summer. See how contradictory it is. In Kashmir, during winter, the temperature goes down up to minus 45 degree. And in summer, Rajasthan, where there is an arid area, dry area, desert area, there it reaches up to 51 degrees Celsius. And rainfall in Cherrapunji in Meghalaya in East India gets 1200 centimeter rainfall annually, which is maximum in the world. And Moiseram, about 16 kilometers it is away from Cherrapunji, is famous for receiving maximum rainfall during 24 hours. See, annually is Cherrapunji and in 24 hours is Moiseram. In the west, the deserts of Rajasthan receives only 10 to 12 centimeter. Here 1200 centimeter and desert area only 12 centimeter. Contradicting climate conditions are seen in our country. If you see this, just now what I have explained you all, there is a contradictory. Somewhere during summer it is very high temperature in Rajasthan, in winter in Kashmir there is very low temperature, that is Leh, Ladakh and Kashmir. Same is with in the eastern part of our country, there is maximum rainfall, world famous, whereas in Rajasthan, opposite side of it is only 12 centimeter. So contradictory climate is seen in our country. And also in few areas, there are devastating floods. And in some areas, they are facing the drought because of less rainfall and intense heat. Next point is factor affecting the climate. Now this is your answer, children. In this poll, if you see, you have so many answers: 3.2, 2.1, 1.2 and 2.4. It has already been marked, you can see in your textbook. Now just pay attention, which are the factors on the surface of the earth which controls the distribution and the amount of elements of climate, which are called as climatic factor. The first one is latitude, very important. The climatic type on the surface of the earth changes according to the latitude of the place concerned. Latitude is what you know, which is already been taught to you, the latitudes which is on the imaginary lines on the earth. There is a distance of 111 kilometers between two successive latitudes. Sun rays falls vertically over equatorial regions. Hence, it is very hot throughout the year. India is divided into two zones of different climatic condition: torrid zone and temperate zone. If you see the map of India, the Tropic of Cancer is passing exactly from the middle of the country. So and it is above the equator, exactly it is in the northern hemisphere. Our country is above the equator, that is why we call it as it is in the northern hemisphere. And there are different latitudes according to that, where the rays of the sun falls, according to that we get the heat of the sun. Next comes the distance from sea. The distance of landmass from sea is another important factor which is also affecting the climate. Water and land have different capacity to conserve and release the solar heat. See, water and land both are having capacity to conserve and release the solar heat. As a result, if it is a coastal region, it is having a temperate climate. That means moderate, not very hot, not very cold. While the climate becomes continental in the interior places away from the sea coast. See, we all are living near the sea coast. Children, you must be experiencing. We are having an experience of summer, winter and rainy season. But they all are said to be moderate. Not very hot, not very cold. But rainfall is it quite enough. The climate of Mumbai in India is temperate as it is near the sea coast, while it is continental at Nagpur or Delhi as it is away from the sea. A very good example of Delhi and Mumbai. Next comes altitude. Altitude means as we go higher in the atmosphere from the sea level, air pressure and air temperature decreases, while higher relief gets more rain. Due to high altitude, the Himalayan peaks remain snow covered throughout the year. जितनी ज़्यादा ऊंचाई रहेगी वहाँ का टेम्परेचर, वहाँ का मौसम अलग होगा. Moist air cools down when it rises and gives rain. With increasing altitude of the mountains in Meghalaya, the rainfall increases. In general, air temperature decreases at the rate 1 degree Celsius for the ascent of 165 meters or by 6.5 Celsius for an ascent of about every 1000 meters from the surface of the earth. See, whenever children, if you are moving around, you must have seen, if you are moving in a train, every station you will see wherever the name of the city or that place is being mentioned, there it is written above sea level. So that is the altitude of that particular place. Here it gives you an idea how the temperature is decreasing at the rate 1 degree Celsius for 165 meters. हर एक 165 मीटर्स का जितना एल्टीट्यूड ऊपर जाएगा 1 डिग्री कम हो जाएगा उसका टेम्परेचर. So 6.5 Celsius is going to reduce if it is 1000 meters from the surface of the earth. Next comes atmospheric pressure and winds. India falls in the path of north east trade winds. जो हवाएं हमको मिलती हैं उसका नाम है नॉर्थ ईस्ट ट्रेड विंड्स. These winds originate due to tropical high pressure belt in the northern hemisphere. These winds deflect due to Coriolis force and blow towards equator. As I told you, we are above the equator, we are in the northern hemisphere. So the high pressure belt is northern hemisphere, tropical high pressure belt in northern hemisphere, and this wind is deflecting due to the force and the blow towards equator. In past, these winds were utilized for oceanic trade, so these are called trade winds. जिस दिशा में हवा जाती थी उसी दिशा में लोग अपनी बड़ी बड़ी शिप्स लेकर किस लिए निकलते थे, ट्रेड के लिए. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज ट्रेड विंड्स. As these winds blow over landmass, they contain less moisture. The Indian Ocean is located to the south of India, Arabian Sea lies to the west, and the Bay of Bengal in the east. Due to this vast water mass, the winds passing over this absorb moisture and bring rains in India. So how we are getting the rains? Because from all the three sides, we are having water. That is Arabian Sea in the west, Bay of Bengal in the east, and in the south we have Indian Ocean. So we are absorbing the maximum moisture, and this is giving us the rain in India. Now during winter what happens, there is a high pressure in the north of Himalayas. Cold and dry winds, they are blowing through the oceanic area where low pressure is created. And during summer, low pressure develops due to high temperature over the Central Asia and India landmass. At this time, high pressure prevails over Indian Ocean in south, so wind tends to blow from the high pressure over Indian Ocean to the low pressure in North India. These winds are known as southwest monsoon winds. They contain moisture, so which is bringing up rain to us? Southwest monsoon winds. Again, I will explain you. During winter, this is winter now, high pressure is developing in the north of Himalayas. Then cold and dry winds from this region blows towards the oceanic area. Then it is moving to the oceanic area where low pressure is created. This is about the cold. Then during summer, low pressure develops due to the high temperature, because in summer what happens? The temperature is high. Because of that, what happens? The pressure is low. In which area? In the Asia continent and also in the Indian landmass. At this time, high pressure prevails in the ocean, which is in the south, and then it is blowing with high pressure to the Indian Ocean and then to the North India in low pressure. These winds are called as southwest monsoon winds because they are blowing from south, moving towards west and then towards north. This contains moisture and brings rain. Sometimes, this is your 2.4 answer, the last paragraph. Sometimes a peculiar phenomena takes place over places located far from India, which creates temporary change in the long-term climatic pattern. Phenomena like jet stream, western disturbances, El Nino, ITCZ, which affect the Indian weather to a great extent. However, the monsoonal characteristics of climate of India remains unaffected. So dear children, this 2 pages I have done in your first part. I will continue with the second part, and you have to read the lesson twice. Just see where the answers are being marked. Please do the needful for your benefit. Mark the answers properly and you have to note down them in your notebooks. Is that clear? Thank you.